be... Oh, let's turn that on. Why is that not showing? Genuinely not sure why that isn't showing right now, my face cam. Let me just sort this out. Well, strangely enough, my face cam doesn't seem to be working today. Wonder why. Absolutely no idea why. So, gonna go ahead without. It is my birthday today, so everyone wish me a happy birthday. And let's go on and go and have a good time. Right, where am I up to? I have been trying to play the Charge Blade, but I have made the Jinder hard gear. I've also made the Arkfeld gear, and I've been slowly working on making every single lance, although it's slightly costing me my sanity. I am now HR 96, not that it matters too much, and yeah, today we're just gonna have some fun just for a few hours, since it is the date of my birth. Where are we? What do I need? I need 1-star level 1 tempered. So Nusilla's probably 1. Hopefully the audio's okay. Wait. Does Nusilla just appear everywhere? Also, I'm totally already there at the oil well basin. Anyway. Nusilla.
By order of the guild.
What actual lance do I want here? I think I want... Yeah, I want a fire lance, don't I? Blast would also be fine. Ooh, I haven't used this neutral one yet. It comes with full offensive guard. That is awesome. I don't think we need guard up for Nusilla. So some razor sharp would be lovely. Oh, fire attack would be great. Fire attack, razor sharp. Very nice. And I can just slot in a razor sharp jewel. There they are. And I don't think I need a lot of guard, but I'll just put 1 level on. you guard. So glad that guard's gone back to being a one slot. Thank you very much for saying happy birthday. Appreciate that a lot. Hope you're doing well. Lithium. Let's go ahead and get some item pouch. Let's go hunt a spider. Yeah, my webcam's not working for some reason. Not really sure why. I'm sure there's some setting that I've forgotten. Okay, I haven't taken a food buff, so I'll eat a well done steak. Where are you? Can we get you near the thing? Oh. Cool. That was close. Okay. Yeah, suck it. Gold crown farming. Ah, how's that going? I am just... I'm Lance farming right now. This thing looks crazy when it's tempered. I was recording the audio for my next guide this morning. So that should be out hopefully at some point soon. It's getting the B-roll that takes the longest though, to be fair. Nice. I've never been one to like gold crown farm, but it's something that people really love doing. Come on, let's get a tempered spot. Yeah. This new Udra Lance seems pretty powerful. Actually, that was a good thing to get caught in that trap, because new Udra armor has this buff where if you get in a bind, it actually gives you a massive attack buff. It's like something like 50 raw or something like that. It's insane. Right. And yeah, I'm at 284 at the moment. And when it wears off, we'll see where we get to. Nice. I love being able to double counter thrust those. Yeah. In Rise, I did the entirety of low rank with SNS, and did the. But then for Sunbreak, I just went back to Lance. I felt like in Rise, it was mostly about shield and shield rather than sword and shield. But in this game, sword and shield is so much fun. It's so expressive and outlandish. Sometimes I don't know if there's something to be said about not actually popping the weak spots with your focus strike, but just keeping the weak spots open so you can use them. Because surely it's better for weakness exploit if you keep them open. Either way, that thing died pretty quickly. I've got to say, the double counter thrust can feel really good on this.
Triple with new data.
Yes, these are what I need. Hunter symbol 1s. It's if you only need to make a few weapons, the hunter symbol certificates are not an issue. But if you want to try and make all of them, yeah, it gets to be quite a lot to find. Ooh. Just a random Rathian scale, okay. Yeah, and also a power. I see what you mean, and also like a power clash still feels really fun every single time. Whoa, that sounds fun. Let's do that. I think that's actually good because they both have the same elemental weakness with ice. And I did a little bit of looking into it. I think ice like element is pretty good in this game. Tell you what, I'm also gonna save as investigation, but I'm also gonna begin it.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Yeah, yeah. Reminds me of Fatalis when he does his fire breath and you're like, nope, unbothered, moisturized, in my lane. I really need to figure out a way of managing these. Managing all this. So don't think I need guard up. Oh, we'll find out, I guess. Let's go with... So we've got 3 guard. I'm trying to just get all the razor sharp in. Razor sharp is so good in this game. Okay, do I have... What do I have then lying around? You know, not actually, I don't actually have that many 1-slot gems. Oh, I don't have offensive guard slotted in. Yeah, I'll do that then. Okay, well that came out of that, so never mind. Squid meal. For who? Sorry, I think I forgot what that would be in response to saying for who.
I heard from the others.
Oh, there's ice flowers around. There we are. That's so annoying. Nope, bad choice. Oh, guard up. Well, I don't think I need it for either Chewu or this guy. Because regular Dashagama has the ground quake, but this guy doesn't have it. Seems risky to use the double counter thrust on this guy. What was that little swipe he did? Okay, you got a follow up. Yeah, and thankfully you don't need to worry about trying to like guard it. Oh, here we go. I don't think you need guard up for the explosions, thankfully. That would be insanely annoying. That sucks about him though. It teaches you that you're supposed to like break his wounds, but then he counters the wound breaking. Also, I don't think I'm a big fan of the Lance's focus strike. Yes, have it. Yeah. What? Oh. And then just have it toggled on
It looks like the monster dropped something.
just to attach it without. I know quite a lot of people are liking the idea of having a toggled focus mode. I guess my muscle memory now is just used to holding it down. This place is so beautiful in the Plenty. What? Sacred. Also, I noticed that the Guardian Sacred seemed to team up with Guardian Fulgur Anjanath. I've adopted a very specific strategy for Earth Duna, where I just lance charge into her, and that's pretty much my main strategy for beating her. And then you do your big angry slam. Okay. It doesn't necessarily work on every monster though. Because you can just perfectly not travel through her. Oh gosh, this thing's got tons of health. Like this. Oh. What am I doing? Yeah. Yeah, trap him. Come on. Ah. Got you out of so much trouble. You getting to the end of the story, yeah. The counter thrust and the charge counter, although rarely ever actually getting to charge it all that much, and the dash attack are things that I was using much more recently. I kind of think that they could do with getting rid of the retribution thrust in the next game. I don't think that really adds too much. Sometimes I'd sooner just have a quick access to a dash attack. Oh. Surely you're almost dead now. Come on. Did I accidentally pick like a 5-star? Come on. No, they're just very tanky. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Nice. I think I much prefer that guy to its original form. The original form's just a bit too annoying to try and read. Yeah, I've actually been doing quite oh. Okay. Yeah, I suppose that's reassuring to know that it's just very tanky. I've been doing quite a few SOSs because sometimes when you just want to grind stuff out, it's helpful to have other people just take some of the aggro and chill out. Thank you for the birthday wishes. The Little Wise Owl. Oh, that's a nice name. Unless I can't quite read that correctly. It's quite far away from my the screen is quite far away from me, and I haven't worked out how to make the chat size bigger. This is a lance. It's the Hirobami lance, and it looks pretty cool. Yeah, also I found that when using Charge Blade, it's really helpful to have some aggro drawn whilst you kind of build up. Yeah, layered weapons will be cool. Though to be fair, they all have their own unique look, so I'm quite happy in that sense. This place is so beautiful in the Plenty. I don't think it's a hot take to say that, in my opinion, they can just get rid of the fallow. I don't... Maybe in the forest, with the streams being red, which is funny, it's called the Scarlet Forest, but it's only really scarlet in one of the 3 seasons. But, like, I don't really feel like the fallow adds much, and it just makes the game look dull when people go, oh, it's PS3 graphics, when it's like, oh my goodness, the PS3 could only dream of this, but they just chose some weird decisions. Yeah, the fallow in the forest is when the rivers are red and everything looks like a little bit drizzly, but it's not the downpour yet. I really love this thing as well. No, I was trying to do a sneak attack. No. There you go. English weather, yeah. Although it's really sunny today. Perfect day to be inside streaming. Nice. Yeah. I don't want to be in British weather if I'm playing a game. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Oh, it doesn't quite work on this one. With new Udra, it's so much fun just to dash attack him. Hey. Sad. Oh. What is up with... Sometimes it's so like squiffy as to whether the actual attack hits or not. All day, every day bash. Oh, what happened to you? Ah. Are you gonna do another one? Or are you just gonna roar? Nice. Got a tentacle, that's nice. Those are collector's items. They're not easy to get. Oops. Oh. Oh gosh, that was the slowest dash attack ever. Ah. Better be careful of my health. Wiggly tentacle. I've missed quite a bit of the chat, I think. To get names. Oh, is it around here somewhere? I found like a cool little campsite around here. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah, SNS I've definitely felt it as well. Like particularly a Jarakan. I was aiming for a focus for a spot on his right arm, but it attached to his left hip. Yeah, some of them are really well hidden. Like this has got a bit of land spine in it, it's got a fishing spot. And it's quite lower down, which is really helpful for some of the harder to get to monsters. Where was he anyway? Oh, he's over the other side. Yeah, and it's safe. I'm not really sure I understand the point of unsafe camps. They just seem to get destroyed all the time. It seems like a pointless mechanic. Sorry, I was digging bones up in your lair, wasn't I? Oh yeah. I guess you could be right. Speedrunners can. I assume you can probably still like walk to a broken camp. You probably just can't like use it. I've not really watched any speedruns yet, so to be fair. I just know that if I end up going down that rabbit hole, I might get spoilers and stuff. So. Yeah, so I would love to have my webcam on, but for some reason I just can't get it to work. Whoa, that's a lot of rewards.
Glad you're in one piece.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Guardian Folga and Ebony Adogon were spoiled for me because some thumbnails put up a turf war between them and other monsters. I was like, oh dang it, I would have liked to have known about that in my own time. Oh, there's a razor sharp, that's good. Oh, a couple of razor sharps. Oh, there's some decent ones. Yeah. Cool. A settlement is having monster trouble. Okay. Care to having trouble with a tempered Nursilla. Well, I guess that's just gonna have to be their problem. This menu system can get so fiddly sometimes. Right, what can I make now? Surely they were having these problems with monsters before, right? They can't have just started as soon as I got here. The wind chimes will protect us. No, they won't. Oh, I can make one. As you can see, I've only got 6 left, so doing well. And they're all pretty boring. I'll get this one because it's a poison option. At the moment, what I'm aiming towards, I'm going to make every lance, so 5 left now. That's always a nice little project. In the base game of Rise, I made every sword and shield, and then proceeded to dump them all when I took up lance again. In yeah, I can't make this yet, but soon. No spoilers as to when that becomes available. Yeah, that's kind of my aim, but then also when making weapon guides, there's going to be a lot of me just playing about with different weapons and trying to learn them and try and communicate them in a way that's helpful to people. So I've been playing quite a bit of Charge Blade recently, because that's the next one. And then other than that, I don't know, because sometimes I might just jump in and roam around and enjoy the scenery. Dang fellow. But right now, now that there's not like a huge end game, it does feel a little limited. Wow, that is a big undertaking. Every armor set. It's something I had considered doing for content as a meme. Or maybe make every single actual weapon in the game. Oh my gosh, that'd be nightmarish. You've almost done it. Now that's dedication. No, Udra. Sorry, got distracted by octopus. There'd be literally no point in me trying to make every bowgun. This when customizing the tents, I thought it would customize every single one, but no, it's just done on an individual basis. So I have this one tent down here that's all done up with a nice lance on the side and flowers, and it's all very beautiful. But then every other one is just basic. It's nice to have a nice full item box. And yes, I get to use this now. Finally upgraded this. I don't think you need offensive guard for Nudra. And yeah, I mean guard up. Go full razor sharp with this. Well, not full razor sharp, but a lot of razor sharp. How am I doing for my food? Doing fine for my food. Octocat, let's go. Also, did anyone notice how like about 5 different monsters, when you get to the end of it, the weapon design changes, but only like 5 basic monsters. Like not, you know, like Barahara and a spider, but like not all of them.
Are you prepared?
Felt like they ran out of budget a bit or something.
Hope you find something useful.
So nice. Hello, friend.
What in
I need to make a lance set that has earplugs. What? I'm being pushed out. Oh, for fuck's... Oh no, that does require guard up. This thing is so beautiful. Hey, I totally hit that. Oh, there's a temper. Yeah. Yeah. Peak lance. It's so good. Who needs sharpness when you have fun? That's also a great thing to do in multiplayer, is to do just the dash attack when other people are drawing his attention. You can just dash attack into him the whole time. I mean, sure, you might die a few times, but that's all good. Come on. Oh, nice. Okay, going forward, I think that's going to be my answer to that move. Oh, he's behind me. Oh! No. Be interesting to see if this thing evolves much in G rank. Because one thing I will say about Sunbreak is that the monsters did get crazy different in G rank, some of them. Often in a good way, but sometimes in a really annoying way.
It looks like the monster.
Yeah, it's all about having fun. I guess, you know, if you're trying to challenge yourself, and for you having fun is about trying to beat the monster as fast as possible, then going into what is strictly optimal, you know, that will make a difference. But yeah, for me, nah. For example, I'm a big fan of Mushroom Mancer. I find that just a fun little game mechanic to use. Thank you very much. Thank you for the happy birthday. I appreciate that. Can't quite make out your name from where I'm sat. Shimlakabra, but I'm so sorry. I can't read your name from here. But oh, he's all the way up there. Yeah, it's going to be at least a year and a half, I would have thought, until Master Rank, because they'll have lots of updates. Oh, hello. It's so weird that he has these little rocks. In my opinion, that Lance move doesn't go nearly fast enough. It's very rare to actually get to catch up the monster with it. Come on, hit me. Curious to see if the arc-tempered monsters make a difference either, or if they do arc-tempered or whatever it's going to be. Because they're doing something above tempered. And since we don't have Elder Dragons, which were always the only ones that got the arc-tempered treatment, I would assume it's the this guy and Ray Dazzle and etc. Hello, monkey. Ooh, fire indeed hot. What? Did I go flying in the air? Well, this isn't optimal damage, but it is fun damage, and that's the main thing. Oof, went flying. What are you doing? Okay, we out here missing. That's a bit better. Hasn't dropped anything. Ah, strange, hasn't dropped anything. It would be really cool to see new Guardian versions of monsters. As long as they have the Guardian Doshiguma and Rathalos treatment rather than the Fulgur and Ebony treatment. Because the Fulgur and Ebony, they were a bit... They were just like they were in you know, World and Iceborne. Whereas Rathalos and Dogface, they're all quite different. Ugh. Don't shout at me. Ugh. Oh, did I get off too early? I thought I thought we were slowing down. I thought we reached there. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by like the way that they were going down, but screw it. What? No, 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 no. Brilliant. Oh, nice. Okay. I wonder. Well, I guess we'll see. I joined in Fort Ultimate, so quite a ways in, but only really properly got into it in World and Iceborne. In Fort Ultimate, it definitely had enough strength that I kept playing, but some of the more tanky systems in it didn't quite rub me the right way. Okay. A turtle. No, I've not seen any of the concept art of that, or what it was. Look at this thing. Look at the shine on it. In tempered form, it's so good. Easily the best monster in the game. But I say easy because there's a lot of great monsters in this game. But like the fight is great as well. I mean, my favourite fight is Gravios, but this thing is awesome. It's got great music and it looks cool and it's original, and oh, I'm so glad they did it. Yeah. What we got? Nope. Oh, damn, menu system. Like, for example, right? Again, just on my rant about the fallow. What is the fallow in the cliffs? To be honest, what is even the plenty in the cliffs? It's just that there's not a blizzard. The whole place is still covered in snow. Nothing about the rest of it changes. Anyway, rant over for now. Fog? I guess. Doesn't seem that... yeah, doesn't seem that apparent. Oh, everything's a bit fallowed. Scarlet Forest is amazing in the plenty. Do you have anything cool going on right now? Everything's just blanketed in snow. It makes no difference. Feels like maybe if they could have made it so that in the plenty the snow melts away and you see more like colour in the ancient civilization, that would have been really good. I'm not quite sure why I'm going to this, but can I upgrade a sword and shield? The answer is yes. There's all sorts I can do. Oh yeah, floaty snow would have been nice, wouldn't it? Like if it got all shimmery and cozy, that would have been great. Oh yeah, cozy vibes would have been great in that map. Double Balahara. These things annoy me so much, but I'm going to fight them.
Commencing quest now.
Yeah. Sure. Go and put like a Christmas, you know, a Santa Claus hat on Jindahar. That would be so funny. I'm easily amused. Do we have any chest pieces with earplugs? Yes. Ebony. I'm a bit tempted. Because what have I got at the moment? Yeah, because it's just yeah, I don't need that one point of flare. The flipping. Okay, which one looks best? Spiky or less spiky? I'll go with spiky. Alrighty. Perfection. Now I do believe I have an earplug stool lying around. Earplugs, yes. Then I can block his roars. Because thankfully not that many things actually have a large roar in this game. My set is all over the place. But then I guess it's not as easy to make just a straight up XYZ set anymore. Part breaker makes sense. And then we're going to switch over to there. SNES. We've got... yeah, probably this. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that'll do. Good meal. I completed all the oh. Yeah. I actually really appreciate that the armors are a bit more agnostic now from your weapon. You can just kind of not feel as tied down to what's just going to give you the biggest DPS or something. Not that I necessarily felt that all the time, but there was in a lot of Iceborne I was like, well, why wouldn't I just go with the Raging Bracky set? It was just too good to like let off. Come back here. What? No. Ah. This ground must be incredibly unstable if it can do that.
Tricky. Fortunately, the same goes for monsters.
Like we're in Derby or something right now. Or Luton. Oh, it's so nice not to be hit by them. Through Reading. My parents hate Reading. The traffic system in there just did their head in because they had to pick me up from Reading Station once. They swore never to go again. And I'm like, it's okay, I don't think there's that much going on in Reading, to be fair. Apart from the festival. Gobbing on me. Reading. Wouldn't wish that upon anyone. But like, Derby is probably the least impressed I've ever been in anywhere in the UK. Yeah, never been to the festival. I'm just not a camper, so like, I just would not enjoy it. I mean, I probably enjoy the music quite a lot, to be fair. Cornwall. I would have thought Cornwall would be quite pretty, but I guess there must be some quite destitute, so like, I guess run down areas. It's less of a holiday spot than it used to be back in Parents' Day. That's so good. Meaty tail. Yeah, oldies go to rest. I can get that. That's kind of what it's like down in the south west. Where are we going? Where are we going? Come on. Okay, we're going. Are you okay? Bird, are you okay? Bird, you're just running around in circles. Yeah, decimal damage numbers. You can set that in the menu. I guess it doesn't really matter to show them, but sometimes as somebody is quite into like science and maths, it's nice to see them. I'm an engineer by trade, so oh, nice. Hey, you should come over here. It's really cool over here. Oh, what? No way. You can destroy the traps. Okay. I had no idea he could... See, that is why I don't try to use the R method for doing the back hop. Okay. This thing has a really cool design, but a really annoying fight. And yes, you use puke. You know what? They all feel tanky today, I've got to say. Quest info. It's 4-star. What are we doing here, Balahara? Shit. That's such a delay on that. You know about focus strike on... Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, I know about the... Screw it. Gee, do you know that many people know about Focus Strike? It's like one of the main mechanics, isn't it? Well, I guess that makes me feel a bit better about mentioning it every time when I do a guide. Because part of me sometimes feels like, you know what? There's no point telling people that there's just a focus strike. Yeah, everyone knows that that's there, but... Oh no, I guess it is important. Wait. I love that slinger ammo is really good in this game. Oh, when it does the white wounds. Yeah, I saw that in a comment about on my SNS guide that you can open them up real quick. Yeah, no, that's to be fair, that was something I didn't know until somebody commented on it. Although, to be honest, not something I actually put into practice all that much.
I'll put the materials I
Even while I know that. Sleep, little child, sleep. This is so much fun. Nice. So if you see a white wound, you use it and it opens up the wound. Oh, so as in like after you've done a focus strike, is there a white wound there? And then you can use SNS on it to open it up again. Is that right? Because I just see focus mode red splotches. And you are much shinier, but wow, you are huge! Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'd assume this is a gold crown. Oh my gosh! Nah, it's open too long to actually be able to jump there. Hey. What? That lizard. Also a big fan of recovery up. That's got to be one of my favourite skills. Stop trying to eat me. Oh, I keep keep forgetting about. Oh, nice. I just did that with the focus strike. Oh, nice. Hey. Okay, gotta be careful. You suck. Nice. Oh, too dark. It's too dark. Why are you spitting on your friend? I assume it's going to run away eventually. They're just spitting on each other. It's a bit weird. It's a bit dodgy. Yeah. Every build, the recovery up. Surprisingly rare on quite a few armor sets. Eat a mushroom midair. Hiya. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. That activated some neurons. Oh, like that. Like that, you mean? Okay, that's very helpful to know, actually. And is that something that's exclusive to SNS? That and the other weapons can't do? SNS is full of lots of little tricks and stuff. One of the things I was trying to do with my guide for it was to show that it really has its own identity. Because I think sometimes there's a danger that people can see it as being just like a jack of all trades. But it's really its own thing. It's like a combo king and it has so many like wild aerial options and stuff. Okay, I take it that was just pure coincidence. Oh, what's the matter? Just stood up for a moment to turn off my key light since I don't have my camera on. I don't need a bright light shining in my face. Oh, the lighting's nice here. Giving each other love bites. Bye, Chemtrails. Brr, 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 brr. You won't stay away? What? I had no idea. Oh. Okay. I was like, I was so close, but like I thought, well, that's embarrassing. I didn't even realize the time. Well, I just got humbled by that. What's up going here? Jim is here. I don't... Yeah, because like right now in the game, I'm not really exactly sure what to do with myself. Where are we at with creating those lancers?
What are we making today?
Still more Hunter Symbol 1 and Hunter Symbol 2.
Done already?
So generic. I don't want to take on Gypsaros. Gypsaros sucks. Blagonga. He's annoying, but I could take him on. Tempered Ebony. I don't quite get the fishing minigame in this. Often end up failing it. Alright, well... Let me just double check. What?
I was given a message for you.
Where are you now?
Yes. can help you source materials.
Yes, continue to get the Devil's Blight.
They said this was our share from the Fire Spring Festival.
Really? Is that it?
Yes.
Investigations. Oh, Uftina. I think I have that one saved because it has lots of rewards. Yeah, SNS was like my first main back in 4 Ultimate because it was difficult to get my hands, like, because in Old School Monster Hunter the movements are so tanky. Obviously it takes a lot of commitment to do everything. I like that SNS was very short commitment. Well, I might do this because I still need more 1-star. And what I might do actually.
Not forgetting anything?
Was it? Have you been playing since the start? Which ones did I just pick? So I should probably go with Summon Fire. And then the secondary would be this one, I guess. 20 years, wow. Must be crazy seeing how big it's become. If I'm going to be using that against... Okay, so I've got guard. We've got guard up on this. Offensive guard. Okay. That's just Lalabarina, so that's all good. Oh, that looks like a good set. I don't like how they count Arkveld and Guardian Arkveld as 2 different monsters. I think that's cheating. Oh, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, Weak War for some reason. Only certain monsters are allowed to yell. No, I don't need to do that. Sheba. No.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Oh, thank you for the offer. I'm not really crown hunting. That's good to know. I'd love to do some like hunts with viewers at some point soon, though. You know, get people in on the into a lobby, just hunt whatever, you know. But this thing is annoying in high rank. Nice. Feels so satisfying to do that. It gives me a similar feeling to Insta-block in Sunbreak. That's not quite it. Just being able to perfectly read when something drops. My cat is in a spaceship or something right now. No! That really annoys me, how long that lingers for. Okay, she is wrecked. Okay, coming? Oh, no. So much damage. Aye. Wait. What? Was that double? The sound design on this thing is still so cool. Oh, nice. Oh, that took forever. Because you automatically do a sort of counter after a guard now, it can be hard sometimes when you want to go back into certain things and it confuses your what you're trying to do. Yeah. Nice. Oh. Thank you. I did not realize that. What's happened here? Yeah, that seems to have gone a bit haywire, hasn't it? Why don't we try... Bear with me. I'll try and sort this out. La, 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 No signal. Are you gonna Okay. So hopefully we should have, now that we've got visual back, and I should go quickly back over on my screen so that I can see what's going on. And yeah, there we are. La Ballerina just wanted all the attention, didn't it? So are we in the fallow right now? Yes, we are. And in the fallow, this tree is quite dull. Whereas in Wyvern Stirring, it's really bright. Which doesn't feel like that big of a change. And also... Yay, streaming alive! Also down... Oh, hello. It's strange that you can't sneak attack when they're asleep. Yeah, the focus strikes broke my stream. It was a powerful attack. Here, eat this bomb. Sometimes these just roll past each other. Yeah, it probably would be a bit too much, but still. That's super satisfying. The Lance Focus Strike is a strange one though, because it can be hard to control. Nice. Double check the timing on this one. So yeah, I still have plenty of time. Yeah. I know, I agree. It probably is a bit too powerful otherwise. Also, a decent wake-up hit can be to do a full charge counter on a wound. Okay, switch over to one of my Arc-Veiled Lancers. Ebony off having himself a good time. And also, when this place reaches the Wyvern Stirring, it just gets all fluffy in here. That's the only difference. What do you mean I can't? Oh, nice. Binding encounter is up, so I now have 2 7/5s. Let's remember. Hey! Oh, I keep forgetting to put on windproof with this guy. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, I should restart using double counter on this. Oh, that guard up does protect you from that. Yeah. Oh no, it does not work against that very well. No. Nice. I keep meaning to get into the greatsword. It's usually a kind of late game go-to in most games for me. Okay, you can charge counter that. Oh. Trying to work out which ones are actually good. That was quite a good one to double charge counter. Yeah, in your face. Boom, boom. Sword for wake up, it's a really good call. Is it still the case that the hammer technically has the strongest wake up hit these days? How did you miss? Nice! That is what Lance is all about right there. Oh no, I got it this time. Nice. Oh, he looks cool in this light. Oh, it never fails to get me. Oof. You guys like Arkveld? I think he's pretty cool. Not quite Gore Magala levels of cool, but like... I prefer him to Nergigante, definitely prefer him to Magnemado, hate Magnemado. Definitely prefer him to Seregios. I find Nergigante a little bit boring. Ah. Someone's throwing a bomb at me. Countering is tough. I found that the trick with counter is that you don't want to time it like you would a perfect guard. You've got to time it just before a perfect guard. What? I'm thankful that happened because I was using the wrong move there. Ah. Although I will say, maybe Malzeno feels a bit cooler. I guess Malzeno's a little less original looking than this guy. This is like a Yak Dragon, and that's quite cool. Oh yeah, I've already used my bombs, damn it. Yeah, and I don't exactly think that Mizu farming will take over this guy, but there's always a chance that like higher starred quests appear as the updates go on. Have I not got any wounds anywhere? I don't think I do. Nice. It's quite a fun fight once you get used to him though. I do think though that people will generally just hone in on whatever they think is the best end game farm. Like Rise, it was all just grab a light bowgun and kill all mother all the time, and I was like, no, that bores me to tears. Just a second, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm going to quickly skim through the chat and catch up on it. Thanks for putting the chat on a little bit harder mode there and making me skim it a bit further. What is the best? So is solo Arkveld the best for quickly raising your hunter rank? Because that could be a little target if possible today. There's always Arkvelds flying around, aren't there? What are you doing? World map. Tempered Arkveld. Ooh, tempered radar. 5-star tempered radar. Dual hunt Arkvelds will. Alas. Oh, okay. I personally couldn't imagine many things worse than trying to farm one monster with a heavy bowgun. It's one of my least favourite weapons. What was the one I was looking at? Ray Dazzle. That is quite a lot of parts though. Very interested in it. What do you guys reckon? Raydal or Arkveld? Oh, Ray. Sounds like a good one. Raydal. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Raydal has, in my opinion, the best music in the entire series. It's amazing. They did so well with his theme. Let's quickly grab his. Oh, he's gone. Ugh. I think I do have a... Oh no, there he is. You're mine.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Let's go grab ice. Whoa, that was really loud. Gosh, I imagine it must be really annoying to try and solo Raydal with Charge Blade because he keeps moving around. Alright. 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 We are going to here, I think. No, wrong one. Mineral Cave, that's the one. At least I think that's where he's near. Yeah, he's just over there. Well, we've only got 5 minutes left on my thing, so better take a well done steak. He looks so cute when he sits there like that. Excuse me. Yeah. Muffin, could you help me out here for a second? Oh god, can't forget about the rocks in this area. What? Ah. Maybe over here. No, bad. Bad boy. Here, right now. Here, boy. Here, boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? No, bad boy. Don't shoot my cat. Here, boy. Oh no, he's still... Oh, there you go, good. No! No, ledges. Arch-tempered ledge. Ah, I was trying to counter it. Probably not the best idea given these 5 stars. But what's he doing? What? Ugh. Alright. Ray, where are we going? See what I mean? Ray gets you. Yeah, ledges are always really annoying. In for lancing. If you're a gun lancer, you love the ledges. I need to go and get myself some wet fish scales. If I can just sort of like get a whole load of those, that'd be great. Ooh. Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Are you gonna... No! That moment when you finally see like a wound appear and you're like stuck in the triple thrust. There we go. I said there we go. What? That's what you get for firing at absolutely nothing. Yeah, yeah. Ah. Oh. Thank you, Muffin. Just checking my stats. I hope there's no... Oh, thank you for coming by and saying happy birthday. I appreciate that, Ether. Hope you have a lovely day. I was going to say, I hope that there's no builds in the future that rely on you having a status effect. Because your cat really does like to take that away from you sometimes. Because resuscitate uses oh, he sounds so cool. I hate fighting on the sand dunes. Yeah, I guess you'd have to let them stay home. He hates that one piece of sand. Well, actually, that's a good point. Don't see much of the Palico rally skill in this game. Not that I ever used it. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, what? Yes, you're very dramatic. Now... yeah, because you never really know how much damage your Palico is actually doing. And that mostly you're just using to get like a free sleep or paralysis each hunt. Which to me, admittedly, I'm not really doing much of in this, because I'm using the Shaywu weapon because it looks cool. Hey, come on. Ugh, try and aim this thing sometimes. Oh, come on. Oh, oh. Not the most lanceable location. There we go. Oh, it's getting warm. It's so annoying that when you're like, okay, my cat's not helping me, so I'll just, you know, heal myself. And then it's like, oh, you want to be healed? Let me give you a potion. And you're like, well, now I've been double healed. I don't need it now. And you just wasted a potion. Oh, the handler likes to take credit for things she just didn't do. Okay, are you actually asleep? Oh, this area is so beautiful. Yeah. No, 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 bad boy, bad boy. Sir, I'm gonna need you to come over here. Oh, did that just completely miss? Ah! Whoa. Hmm. That was lucky. Oh, it's taking so long. What? But that was BS. He's almost there though. I can feel his resolve giving up. Excuse the noise. Warm up, warm up. Come on, bed, run. That's all that was needed.
This thing's a trove of new data.
Well, let's see.
Nicely done, Hunter. Glad you're in one piece.
I'm also glad I'm in one piece. A bunch of Artian stuff, some Heartbreaker, Ambush, Marathon Runner. Yeah, there we go. HR 100. Jinder Harder. There it is. I am the highest hunter. or something. I don't know. Yeah, this is not Dark Souls. Hello.
Yes. I can help you source materials.
Cool.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. I've got a question for you because you guys might be more in the know than I am because I've been trying to like avoid spoilers and stuff. Is that it? Is there like no rematch with Zoshia at some point? I was kind of expecting that by the time you hit HR 100 you'd be like, oh, here's Zoshia, he's back from the dead. Or are they just leaving that until like a future update or something? No. Is there like a more story to come then? That I haven't. Was Xeno the same? Because I didn't play it at the same time as it released, so. Because I remember he only appeared sometimes. Yeah, I remember there was like Arch-Temper Xeno, and then okay. So did you only take on Xeno once when it first released? Huh. That's So at the moment there's no Zoshia rematch, HR Zoshia. That's really annoying. Okay, cool. Well, that's good to know. Kind of glad they didn't. Why is that? I mean, from a story perspective, it makes sense that it wouldn't be back. But, you know, I think most people like to look at, like, Shara Ishvalda had really cool armor. Yeah. How long the fight is? Yeah, I guess, yeah. I suspect it probably will be though. I suspect it probably will be later. Yeah. All of which raises a prominent question though.
Got something in mind?
How do I make this? Like, what are these parts that I need? Is it some like arena quest that I'm not aware of, or it's a rare item? Ah. I'm gonna have to look that up at some point, or just keep trying to find things and see what happens. It's not exactly broken though, so it's alright. Oh, side quests. Haven't done all the fishing ones. So maybe that's what unlocks that. Okay, so now that I know that for sure then about the roster. Each individual one is pretty unique in its own way. Chatacabra is an excellent starter monster. Chemetris, I don't think people will remember him in the long run, but he's pretty great. Not like, I guess he's got some personality, not brimming with it, but I like his shaggy tail. It's really fun. Yeah, Kentucky Fried Chicken, spicy fried. Lalaburina is a tremendous design. A little bit annoying to hunt in high rank, but I absolutely love the design, and the weapons and the armor look immaculate. Congalala, I've never been into toilet humor, so he never did resonate with me. I know him from 4 Ultimates, so he has some really good. I really like his headpiece with the dreadlocks. That looks great. Best looking sets, is that referring to Lalaburina? Yeah. So during and then during low rank, I used quite a bit of Congalala pieces because of the Mushomancer. It was a good set for that. We were talking about Mushomancer earlier. Balahara is excellent looking, like design wise S tier, but fight wise like C tier. It's really dull and just wiggly and annoying. We'd be quite happy if I never saw Doshiguma ever again. His moves are really hard to get a read on. Some of them are really slow, a lot of them look quite similar. It's just annoying. Yeah, thank you for it is as well. I think I heard somebody describe him as being like the equivalent of Anjanath, as a kind of like, it's supposed to be set up as a bit of a wall, but I don't think that many people found it necessary to be a wall. I was going to move away from the town and get away from all the click clack noises. There. Ooh, pretty. Wants to feel good. Earthduna, I don't really have any problem with any of the big 4. I always loved the big, chunky, squidgy fish. Kind of reminds me a bit of like a colourful Snorlax. The fight itself can get a little annoying. Yeah, pretty much. That is my one strategy with Earthduna. Wait for the moments when he's not looking at me and then just run in at his side constantly. Constantly create wounds and break them. So funny. Ronpompolo, I really like. Yes, he looks like really odd, but I think that's what I really like about him. The only thing I'd say is that when you're introduced to him, he appears from within the oil. Like, and it looks like something out of, what's that? I think Hideo Kojima game. Death Stranding. Yeah, Pumped Up Scarecrow. Yeah, it looks like something from, like, I imagine Death Stranding or something very tarry and oily. But then he never does that in the actual fight. But that's not the end of the world. He's cool. He's kind of like goofy and cute and just minds his own business, to be honest. Raydazzle, wow, his eyes look very intense in that. Oiled up muscles. Radar, if he had like a generic theme, it would be like a pretty boring monster, but he makes me feel really pumped when I'm fighting him, and you can hear that meow 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 meow, and that's so cool. I really like the blue accents against his yellow, like his gold. There's this mineral called lapis lazuli that has those colors, and it's awesome. And a lot of people are big fans of also of the railgun. I really like the way his horns do point forwards for that, because I remember when we first saw him. Yeah, I remember when we first saw him, we all thought that he was going to be the flagship, because they made it sound like, oh, that's a very important monster. So we thought that that's what it'd be. I'm glad he isn't. He's a fire in his laser. I'm glad that he isn't the flagship, because then it would just be like a Rathian-like. So I'm glad that they didn't do that. So he's definitely in the S tier. Nursilla felt like being reunited with an old friend. I was saying earlier how for Ultimate...
It's called the Land of Blessed Winds.
Yeah, thank you, Alma.
And it's vital to these people for their
Thank you,
survival.
Hunter. One thing I'd love is if they could add a way to actually turn off Alma's voice and her subtitles. Sometimes it gets very annoying. So yeah, with Nursilla, Thought Ultimate was my first Monster Hunter, and I remember hunting this thing loads because its armor was really cool, and it allowed you to be able to, yeah, language option muted. Wait, is that actually a thing? Did I actually already have that in there and I just couldn't work out what it was? Oh, no, okay. That would be so good if they could. Because, like, just, it's like you've gone through and you've killed the entire ecosystem in order to try and balance it. You've destroyed this guardian weapon of all, called Zoshia. And she's still there, like, you can carve materials off of small monsters as well. Oh, thanks, Alma, thanks. Yeah, I hadn't realised that. Thank you for saying that for the 17th time. But Nursilla, his armor set this time was just like ambush, so that wasn't very interesting to me. And he's a little bit more annoying, but the baby Nursillas are fun. Yeah, it's so annoying that she just keeps on going like, oh, bless her. So her language, the one you don't understand, but then you accidentally like learn, like, I don't know, Russian or something. Yeah, you don't even mean to. You like, so you find yourself going to Russian, suddenly you understand it.
I'll put the materials I have in your item box.
Hirobami, I don't know if I'm the only person who feels this way, but I absolutely love this dude. He's so dramatic. When you kill him, he does this like really over the top twisty wiggly animation. That's so funny. I love that he hangs upside down, and when you actually look at him, he has this really like snivelly, like pointed face that's really funny to look at. At some point I'd love to see, because you know how with the SNS you can do the back step jump, and then when you're in the air you can do the focus strike. I'd love it if he was upright in the air and he had a wound on his head, jump up, then hit the wound, and then jump up again from there. Is it? Yeah. Ajara Khan just points at all those things that I find unnerving, like monkeys. I find monkeys unnerving, and the way that he moves is almost a little bit stop motion. And there's so many like creepy stop motion films out there. Like Wallace and Gromit is alright, don't get me wrong. I mean, even so, that penguin is, most of us feel unsettled around that penguin. but he has this kind of jerky movement that's just like unnerving. And like I think he's probably my most hunted monster. Maybe Gravios is more. No, even Gravios is less. Is Arcveld what? No, dang it. Why does he have to be my most hunted monster? Because I was trying to get... Yeah, not a monkey in the West, please. I identify more as a gorilla, to be fair. Oh gosh, no. I've fought him so many times because there were so many hunts that put you against him. Plus his gear is pretty good because it's got Part Breaker quite early on. Do I not capture them? I think I'm just a bit more bloodthirsty, and I like to actually finish them off.
Target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
Thank you, Alma. I think I just like to stay in the hunt and stay in the zone. Yeah, Monster Hunter, not Monster Capture. He's a really cool design, I will admit. It's just a little unnerving. Oh, he's the best. This, new Udra is just probably the best monster in the game. I'm so glad they added cephalopods. I'm a big squid stan. And yes, this is an octopus. It's different from a squid, but I'll take it. It's near enough. Yeah, and he looks so good when he's tempered as well, like all shiny and oily colored. It's amazing. I'm so glad that they got him, and they animated him so well. I can't imagine how hard that must have been to animate, to get all those wiggly limbs. And it's not lost on me how hard it must be to animate things, and that is very impressive. You're less of a fan of the spiders. I don't have arachnophobia or anything, so I'm all good with the spiders. I mean, don't get me wrong, if a Lalaburina was hunting me down in real life, I'd still feel a bit differently. Yeah, they are very like twitchy in their movements, aren't they? The spiders. Yeah, it's very Valhazak in its the squid armor, isn't it? Oh, Valhazak was pretty cool. The only thing about World with those Elder Dragons is they all had the same skeleton, so they all kind of looked quite samey. Can't say enough good things about new Udra. Never met the old Udra, but the new Udra is pretty good. So much for Valhazak. Well, I think his armor was quite appealing because it allowed you to just passively recover health, if I remember rightly. He looked damn cool. I think compared to some of the other Elder Dragons, as long as you had effluvium resistance, you were generally okay against his BS. Yeah, his lead armor was good. And yeah, that a fairly accessible one. Yeah. The turf war with Odogaron, or Odogaron as they call him here. I'm glad that they actually said his name because I was never too sure how to actually say it. It's like that puppy would attack anything. Let's be honest, the female Odogaron armor was pretty meta-defining at the time. It had really good skills on it, but I think there was other attractions to hunting it as well.
Let's try to keep a low profile.
Yes, let's try and keep a low profile.
Let's be careful.
Yeah, it was an armor set that I went for as well, back in high rank. Although legitimately, because I think it had like protective polish on it, if I remember rightly, or something like that. There was something about it that was just a really handy, because that was when I was first getting into Lance, and so I was really into I have a distinct memory of monsters falling into the traps in the Coral Highlands and me lance dashing into it. Guardian Doshiguma. I like that this isn't just a reskin of a Doshiguma, but its moves are all different. It has different elemental weaknesses. It looks great, and they got rid of that annoying Groundquake move. Yes, that's right. Speed sharpening and protective polish. They did really good with this Guardian Doshiguma. Sadly, his armor set just isn't for me, because heroics is something I'm just not interested. You haven't felt the difference. Oh, he has loads of different attacks. Like, he's still got the same movement essentially. But like, he doesn't have that Groundquake move. He has lots of well, he has that one spit attack. He has lots of times when he just sort of stands on two legs and lumbers towards you. The armor set does look cool, I will say that. Yeah, that Mad Max look. There are all sorts of armors that you can go towards a Mad Max look in this game, aren't there? Guardian Rathalos. He also has, I think he feels more similar to regular Rathalos, but because you meet him first, it's more impactful. But he definitely has a few moves where you're like, okay, that's Guardian Rathalos' thing, like when he flies really high up into the air and crashes down on you. Not a big fan of the Wraths in this game, though, to be fair. We'll get round to him in a minute. I'm not keen on his armor set because his that dark red and the blue kind of clash in my eyes. Jindahad. How do I feel about this one? Yeah, he's cool, but I think with Jindahad, I could see it getting old quite quickly, and he. Yeah, it's what, because it's what I'd call a scripted fight, where it's in its own zones. You go one place to another. He looks like a garden rake. I think he looks a bit like a radiator as well. Like you get in those really older radiators, and like maybe they've been installed in the 50s in some mansion somewhere. Definitely a very unique. What's the word? Surface finish to him. And I don't mean that in an engineering way. I mean that in a kind of, as in all of those radiator fans and stuff on him. But I can't escape the fact that I'm looking at something that looks like a Kulve Taroth. He's the one that most makes me think that Raydal, Earthduna, New Udra, and him are probably going to get powered up versions at some point in this life cycle, because they look like they're setting. He would be really set up for having a, not maybe, I don't know if a siege, but like something like that with him, because he even had the aggro drawing mechanic to him. So I'm not quite sure what to feel about him. I love his armor. I love his weapons. I might even be wearing his armor right now. Four apexes. Oh, that's an interesting point. So the four apexes. I consider this guy to be the apex of the Wyvern area, because he feeds off the Guardians canonically, and it feels like, and he's also got the double named thing going on. So, but he's not given as much weight as the others, and also he dies much quicker. But let's we'll get to him in a second. Guardian, Ebony, or Dogoran? This guy really doesn't seem to have much different in his moveset from Ebony back in World. And Ebony back in World didn't have much moveset different from regular Odogaron. So it's a bit like being reunited with an old friend, except I preferred, I would say, vanilla Odogaron, strawberry flavoured Odogaron. I preferred him to Ebony. Ebony was like the same moveset, but just with dragon spit. With the big red dog. But it's still good to see him, and a fun addition to have. And I was actually surprised that he wasn't in Rise or Sunbreak. So he's fine. It looks like he has some cool armor as well. Yeah, bleed. I got it at one point, but then I just kind of crouched and it went away. Between low rank food and high rank food. How do you mean? Because I think you asked the question about the food. I know that in 4 Ultimate you gradually increase your canteen and stuff, but yeah, not quite sure what you're referring to. I am so happy they didn't reveal anything about Shaywu. Oh, I think that's how they pronounce it in the game. Most people call him Zuwu. He's so cool. If you put this thing in Returnal, it wouldn't look out of place. It looks exactly like a creature from that game, especially with all the tentacles and all the kind of grass type nature to it. If I'm to use Pokemon terminology. How do I put this into it? I'm so happy that the cephalopods are here. He's a great surprise. And also fun to watch him do the turf wars. Still not an Apex though. Why do you think that's the case? I mean, as in it's not officially termed the Apex. I guess the others must be. Yeah, because the others talk about him being supreme over the ecosystem. Yeah, but this one they don't, do they? Whose prey includes the guardian monsters. Then we'll go over to Guardian Arkfeld, which we fight once. And it's just a story beat.
I gathered some materials too.
Oh, great.
Field pouch.
Thank you for gathering some materials too. Guardian Arkfeld. We didn't have to have this as its own separate entry. I think that's trying to make it look like it's filling out things even more than they actually are. Because he doesn't have much in the way that distinguishes him from regular Arkfeld as a fight. Zoshia. Pretty cool. I definitely felt like I was looking at the typical frame of a final monster like boss fight. So I couldn't escape the fact that it looked like I was looking at a Xeno'jiiva type. His animation was excellent. He had this very stop-starty motion that made him look quite robotic and unnatural, like he would be. And then the sharp contrast between the, how do we describe it, porcelain white and the sooty charcoal black of his underside was pretty interesting as well. And also great that he had the thunder element, whereas you'd normally expect it to be like dragon element or something for a final boss. Yeah, I think they'll do it as a limited event at some point, but that is weird that we didn't get it. Yankoku can burn in Luton, as far as I'm concerned. This thing, I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm glad it dies really quickly because I hate every single one of its moves. It has just absolutely no warning to most of its attacks. And he has that one move where he buries his head in the ground and then runs at you, and it's so hard to avoid. In fact, I don't even know if you can avoid it sometimes. And yeah, that running attack where he starts spitting side to side and you're like, I didn't know you were going to do that, and I don't know. And I think he even does the no warning tailspin like he used to in old Monster Hunter games. Oh. Just hate it so much. Not a big fan of Gypsaros either, but his extra long tail is pretty fun. I'll at least say that. But I don't really have a lot else to say. It's a Gypsaros. I guess for people fighting it for the first time, it might have some big impact, but I just remember it a lot from 4 Ultimate. And it is funny that it's been this long since we've seen him last time. Rathian, again, not loads to say about this. It's Rathian. It's the definition of C tier, right? It's literally the most meh of all monsters. In this one, they've given her what felt like a no warning lunge. But other than that, it's fine. It's fine. They've animated her a little bit differently now. I cannot process how do I say this? God, Anjanath makes everything worse. Just, I'm not sure there's anything in life that could not be made worse with the inclusion of an Anjanath. I hate everything about the way he moves. I hate that he just roars with absolutely no warning. I remember back in World where he was like that early game wall, and I was still a relatively inexperienced hunter, and it took me a long time to beat him, and I thought he was so scary. And then by the time you come to him in the grinding lands in Iceborne, it's like, oh fuck, do you really want me to take on this thing? This thing will not stop spinning around. And when you knock him over, he gets up in like no time at all. Not snot bogies. Oh, it's hard to know. Oh, is it not? It's hard to tell because he doesn't look like he has that much difference to him. And Folga Anjanath back in Iceborne, he had a really cool colour scheme. But then they made the mistake of making him what do you call it, like an invading species, the one who'd just be on any hunt, and oh my gosh, him and Bambaro would just constantly walk in on you and just start screaming. And I feel like with his colour scheme being as it is, him being a guardian and having all those extra highlights doesn't really show up as much. In Rise, I actually switched to Hammer for Anjanath because I found him so annoying to lance, because he obviously just run behind you all the time, and he's quite easy to hit on the head once you get used to his movements. It was a kind of coping mechanism. Rathalos is what's the word? I'm trying not to swear here. I don't like him. I don't.
A potential target is appearing.
He's a lot more annoying.
When you're ready.
Yes, thank you. And he's a lot more annoying in this game, Rathalos. Definitely find him very annoying. Let's be honest. Has Rathalos always had his own theme tune? Because I swear I don't remember him having his own theme tune before. He has. Did he have it in Gen 5? I just don't remember. Maybe it was just that the battle theme sounded very similar to what was the generic theme for the maps. Huh. Yeah, that felt different to me. I only noticed it for the first time this time. Gravios is my favourite hunt in the game. I love that you can pick him to butt. He's so fun to sword and shield because you can just get in under his chest, break that weak spot. And because you got all the jumping attacks, you can easily get to all the different parts of his body. Well, sort of easily. His tail can be annoying, but there's certain openings where you can take advantage of it. Absolute S tier. I love this guy. I really like it when part breaks have actual meaning to them in the hunt. And it's not like, I don't know, sometimes you get these Monster Hunter games where you could sever something's tail and it still manages to hit you with its tail attacks or something. But yeah, this makes a big difference. His gear looks quite cool. I mean, not his armor so much, but like his weapons I like. Didn't like Blagonga. Pretty much the same reasons. Monkey, sort of annoying movements, and all his little children are very annoying as well. Gormagala. Obviously, so like I said, my first game was for Ultimate. Yeah, just needs to focus on the belly to kill. Gormagala, I'm conflicted about because he was the flagship of my first Monster Hunter game. He looked very cool in that. And I think in 4 Ultimate, they managed to get the right balance of saturation on his colour. So his highlight colours were really popped nicely. Obviously, integrated a bit into the story with that. And I remember thinking when I was fighting him in Sunbreak that actually the fight itself, it's like you're fighting a goth that has COVID. Like it's constantly sneezing on you. And cool messages. And I think in this one he looks, his highlights don't quite pop as much. They're more muted, like the color scheme of the game. And I don't know that anybody would have minded too much if the magenta was brighter. He hits like a freight train now. He hits so hard. But I think once you get used to him, it's just a pretty normal fight. Yeah, I don't know. A bit conflicted. He's still cool. He still has that special place in the heart, but yeah, I don't know. Just a couple of things that are a bit more. When you take a step back and look at it, the fight's quite normal looking, and the frenzy isn't even that scary either. Even if you get it. Yes, that 160 turn attack is like, whoa, where did that come from? And then Arkveld. Arkveld is a great little flagship. I think, like I was saying earlier, probably ranks about number 3 in the ones that I've experienced. In terms of like relative to the game, of course, because I've felt other flagships like Tigrex and Nagakuga, who I'm not really that into, but Arkveld I think works pretty well. The chains give him a real sense of identity. The other day I was fighting him, I think maybe it was in like the what do you call it? Yeah, in Wyveria. I can't remember what time of day or what season it was, but all the colours just look so good. Looks so pretty. I like that. His armor looks really cool. You get dressed up like a big Viking yak. I think it's a sleek design. Also, I don't recall his. I'm looking at his symbol here, and I don't recall his horns being black. His horns aren't black, are they? Anyway. Yeah, would have been good if we had a few more monsters. But at the same time, would I have felt the difference? I don't know.
A potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
Yeah, we'll check my map when.
Low profile.
Agreed. Let's be careful.
To be fair, I think this might be a good time for me to call it a day on the stream. Kind of known that I've got to Master Rank 100, and yeah, got the rest of the day. I'm going to be going out and with a friend and getting some food and preparing my next weapon guide. But yeah, just want to say thank you for coming along. Wish me a happy birthday, everyone who did that, and anybody who's been lurking, because I see there's 6 concurrent viewers, so that's lovely that people have been stopping by. Yeah, birthday and HR 100 stream. I hope that the HR thing isn't going to become a barrier too much in the future. Thank you very much, mate. Thanks for stopping by and having a great conversation. Yeah, I think I'll end it there. Take care, and I'll catch you real soon, guys.